you're looking for a quick flow, you got like 20 minutes to dedicate to me time, this class is for you. We'll have a very quick reading at the top of class, go right into our yoga asana, focused on Warrior 2 today, and then we'll end with a very quick journal prompt. I'll see you at the mat. Hey girl, it's Olivia. Welcome to Freedom at the Mat. Now, Freedom at the Mat is always for women who need a moment, and today is the embodiment of that. So we're going to go from our reading into the yoga asana, and then we're going to go to the very end and off the journal prompt we can do later, as well as the affirmations. So let's get into it. So day 143 from A Year of Miracles. She has this to say, and I love it. I think it's helpful to me, and I hope it's helpful to you. She says, the purpose of my life is to grow into my perfection. I'm going to say it again. The purpose of my life is to grow into my perfection. She says, the embryo needn't struggle to become a baby, and the acorn needn't struggle to become an oak tree. Nor do I need to struggle to become the person I am meant to be. Right? We're already who we were supposed to be. Right? We just have to live in it and grow in it and walk it out. I am supported by nature. She didn't say all that, I did. Now she says, I am supported by nature in the process of my self-actualization. As I show up in glory, my life will be glorious. As I celebrate the beauty of life, life itself will celebrate my beauty. And as I relax into the flow of the miraculous, then miracles will find me. I will embody in time the perfection of my true self. So today's class, I want us to really focus on who we are. A lot of times we look to Instagram and Facebook and social media and just the Joneses next door and try to figure out, maybe I should be like that. Maybe if I look more like that, or if I did more like that, then I would get success. No. There is a purpose on your life. There's a calling on your life. And only you know it, only you will know it if you really tune and turn inwards. So my prayer for each and every one of us today is that we become confident in the knowledge each of us was fearfully and wonderfully made, each of us. And that in that we have a unique purpose. I needn't look left or right to find my purpose. As she says, the purpose of my life is to grow into my perfection. So I invite each of us to grow day by day deeper into who we are. May God be with you. Let's get on with this mat practice. See you at the mat. Don't skip out on me. See you at the mat.
Well. Hey girl, you met me at the mat. I'm always happy to see you actually make it to the mat. So thanks for joining us. Go ahead and come down to the mat. Find your way to a child's pose. That's right, starting off in an easy position. Separate your knees to the width of the mat. Bring your arms long in front of you and bring your torso between your legs. Forehead all the way down to the mat, and just relax, ease your way into the mat. You'll find that your forearms and your elbows are in the mat. Go ahead and come up. So I want you to bring your knees right beneath your hips. Stretch your hands long, arms long, biceps framing your ears, and you're doing a puppy dog pose. So not quite tabletop, just really stretching the back. Reach, forehead still on the mat. Walk your hands back by your ears, and now you're in your tabletop. Tuck your toes, come back to down dog, lengthen that right leg tall, left leg tall, just stretching out your legs. Today's class is going to be an intermediate class. Come forward, hold that plank. That's going to show you the length of your down dog if you're ever concerned about, where's my down dog? That's the length. So come back to your down dog, get ready for a juicy, nicely paced class. You're gonna feel the heat in a moment. We don't have much time today. Just hold this down dog. Come forward to your plank, come on the balls of your toes. Hold and come up once more. Really lifting through your hips. Press those heels down, come on the balls of your toes, undulate forward, hold your plank. Bring that butt down if it's too high in the sky. And lifting up from your tailbone and drop those heels. Biceps frame the ears, long through your down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, lift it all the way up and bend that knee. Make sure your torso is still facing the mat. Re-extend and bend. Re-extend and bend. Just opening up our hips, opening up that hip flexor. One more time there. Bend, re-extend and drop. Bend the knee, bring the foot back to the mat. Come forward to a plank once more. Hold it, bring that butt down if it's high in the sky. Come forward, hold that plank, press through your heels, contract your abdominals, lift through your hips. See that? Come on the balls of your feet, come up. Left leg up, bend, extend, bend, extend. Make sure that torso is facing the mat. Continue bending, extending 4 times. One more time. And go ahead and bring the left leg down to meet the right. Really reaching through your down dog, stretching through your back. Undulate forward. Once more, come on the balls of your feet. Hold your plank. Strong, and lifting high through your hips. Come on the balls of your feet. Come down, bring those heels down. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Make sure the toes are pointing down. And open up and bend and extend. Feel that this time. Left leg up to the sky. Feet's pointing up or the foot pointing up and release. Feet back and down dog. Go ahead, release. That left knee down to the mat and extend the right leg. Flexed foot. Go ahead and kickstand the left leg behind you. Stabilize left hand into the mat. Once you're stable, go ahead and open up the right side body. Now, if you're feeling fancy, okay, I want you to really open up that hip flexor. That left leg is contacting the mat and your right leg is behind you. Hold it and release. Opposite side, so you guys can see me. Come to your down dog. We'll do the same thing we did on the other side, on this side. Inhale, bring that right leg up to the sky and bend your knee. Bring it down to the mat. Kickstand the right knee behind you. Go ahead and extend the left leg this time. Flex the foot and get your stabilization. This one is hard. This is not easy. Kickstand that right leg behind you if you're able to. Bend your left knee. And if you're able to, only if you have the stabilization, extend that left leg behind you and that right hand to catch it. Open up the left hip flexor. Re-extend the left arm to the sky. Both legs back to down dog. That was hard. Namaste on that. Right leg up to the sky. High, and bend the right knee. Come on the ball of the left foot. Bring the right sole of the foot to the mat. Frame the foot. Bring that left knee down. Untuck your toe. Inhale, arms overhead. Unhunch your shoulders. Palms are parallel to one another. And release. Angel wings. Chest, sternum facing forward, strong. Inhale, arms up. And reach back if you can. Slight back bend. And reach forward. Frame the right foot with your hands and come back to your down dog. Bring those ears further between your hands. I see you. And come forward to your plank. Hold your plank. A lot of stabilization, a lot of strength. Breathe. Inhale, bring that left leg up to the sky. Make sure that torso is still facing the mat. Bend the left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot to the mat. Drop that right knee, untuck your toe, arms, inhale them up, overhead. Bring the palms to face one another and release, angel wings. Inhale, up. Look up. And reach forward, forward, forward. Tuck the toes of the right leg and come back. Left leg up and bring it back to down dog. Hold your down dog. Feel the stretch. Bring that right leg up to the sky and bring the right sole of the foot between the front hands. Once again, go ahead and peel that left heel down. You got your stabilization. Open up to your warrior two. Pressing through the front knee, which is bent. Arms are parallel. Your torso is straight and facing the side wall. Right? Arms are to a T. Really extend. Reach forward with the front palm, reach up and over. Feel that stretch along the right side body. Left hand falls wherever it may along the left leg, arms back to a T, and drop that front forearm, elbow on the front knee, and bring the back arm overhead. Now extend to a triangle, unbend that front knee and drop the right hand on the inside of the right leg and extend the left arm overhead. Shoulders should be aligned. Arms back to a T. And smile. Arms overhead. Arms to a prayer pose. Bend your elbows. Bend your knees. Fall forward. Such a juicy pose to fall forward. The ability to fall forward. And unbend your knees. Extend your body. Crawl over to your left side. Right leg behind you, left leg behind you, and extend the left leg up to the sky. Bend your left knee. Come on the ball of your right foot. Bring the left sole of the foot to the mat. Spiral the right leg down. Inhale, arms up and come up to a warrior two on the opposite side. Yes, now breathe. Open that torso, keep it straight, right? And arms to a T. Bend through that left knee. Breathe. I'm breathing a lot. Breathe. Breathing will get you through it. Breathing will keep you in this standing balance pose. Open that front palm, reach forward and reach up and over. Drop the back hand along the back leg, let it fall where it may, arms back to a T. Drop that front elbow, palm facing up on the inside of your thigh. Unbend the front knee. Left hand comes down the inside of the left leg. Right arm goes overhead. Look at how parallel those shoulders are. Shoulders are stacked in one line. And inhale, arms out to a T. Once more, feet are parallel, arms overhead. Hands to a prayer pose, bend those elbows. Remind yourself of your perfection. Be patient with yourself. Something you can't do today, you can do tomorrow. Namaste. Release the hands by your side. Bring the palms behind your thighs. Open up your sternum, open up your chin, and release. Hands frame the right foot. There you go. Come back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee. Bring it through, sole of the foot comes to the mat. Spiral down the left heel. Stabilization. Open up to your warrior two again. We are really gonna perfect this warrior two. Make sure that torso is facing the side wall. Arms are straight. Open up that front palm. Reach forward. Arm up. Back arm comes where it may on the back leg. Open up that side body. Arms out to a T. Drop that front forearm on the inside of that thigh. There you go. Bring the arm overhead. Unbend the front knee. Extend both of your arms long. Shoulders are stacked one on top of one another. And arms to a T. Your feet are parallel, arms overhead, arms to a T. And same thing on the opposite side. Bend your left knee. Make sure that right leg is parallel with the back of the mat. The angle of it, come back to your down dog. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Inhale, bring the knee to your navel. Left foot comes forward on the sole of the foot comes forward. Inhale up to your warrior two. Once again, in warrior two, note that back leg is parallel with the back of the mat. See? And make sure that pinky toe is on the mat. You should feel all the way up the leg, all the way up to the crown. You should feel the vibration, that energy coming from your pinky toe all the way up to the crown. Hold that warrior two, arms long and strong. You got this. Breathe, breathe, hold it. Open that front palm, my beauties. Reach forward, arms overhead. Ooh. And release. Release that forearm, palms facing up to receive all the world has for you. The other arm up to the sky. Unbend that front elbow. Release your palm on the inside of your knee, shin, ankle, wherever it falls. You'll see people warming up a little bit more, so maybe your arm can fall lower on your leg. The more open our side body becomes. Rebend that front elbow, arms to a T, arms up. Feet are parallel, okay? Both parallel. Now go ahead and turn out that right leg. Right toes are facing the front of the mat or the back, whichever way you're doing it right now. Arms are at a T, right? Make sure you've got a straight torso. You're not hunched forward, hunched back, leaning forward or back, arms overhead. Feet are parallel, arms out to a T. And let's push forward through our left knee. Once again, arms are out to a T, overhead, and release. Once more, right? Arms out, feel the strong shoulders, and windmill your arms down, framing the right foot. Now you're back to down dog. And if you're on the opposite leg, that's quite okay, right? Come down, bring your knees down to the mat, arms overhead. Bring the right fingertips back to the right heel, going to half camel. Same thing opposite side, leave that right hand up. And come back, sit on your heels, palms together. Remind yourself of your beauty and your perfection. Come on down on the mat, bring that tush down to the mat, come to your bound ankle pose, soles of your feet together. Just do some slight twisting. Bring the right hand across your knee. Now do the opposite side, just twisting from our torso. And come on your mat, extend those legs long, come into happy baby. Hands come on the outside or the inside of your feet, whatever works better for you. Really stretching across your lower back and releasing those legs long, hands behind your ears and pulsing up. And releasing the arms beside you. Nice lower abdominal strengthening. And hold. Feet are off the mat about 3 inches. Hold and release. That's low boat, canoe, whatever you may call it. And release. Release your legs, release your hands, release your body into the mat. You're in your Shavasana for the next few minutes, not even that much. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, feel free to pause the video before we go into the affirmation for today. If you're ready, go ahead and roll over on your right side. Extend the right Hand long underneath your right ear. Close your eyes. Imagine your beauty and your perfection in your most perfect light. Keep your eyes closed. Come on up to a seated position. Palms are open. Remind yourself of your beauty. Namaste.
We made it. Yes, girls. I feel like we need a reward for that, right? I told you it was going to be quick. We got through it quick. It was hard, though. I know that. I know it was a hard class. You don't have to tell me. I know. But I hope you guys got the mechanics of Warrior 2. And this is what happens when we don't have a whole bunch of time. We have to get it in. So I hope you're feeling stronger after that class. I hope you're getting the mechanics of the Warrior 2, feeling it all the way from that pinky toe all the way up the side of your thigh, all the way to the crown of your head. And you know, you're going to be in class at some point showing out with your Warrior 2. So continue to come back to this class as much as you need to. So we're doing the journaling prompt as well as the affirmation all together today because we got tight time. I hope you make time to journal prompts, okay? But here is what we're going to say for the journal prompt for today. I want us to think about who we were a year ago and who we are today. And no matter when you see this video, think about today's date and think about where you were on the exact time, exact date a year ago. How have you grown? Number one. Are there things that you do now that you wouldn't have done then? Are there situations that you handle differently because you grow more mature? You figured out you connected more to your spirit man. You know how to quiet. You know how to meditate. You know how to think before you speak. What have you done to grow, right, between last year and this year? And number two, I want you to write down how have you grown into your best self over the last year. I look at my own life this time last year, Freedom at the Mat was just an idea. I was teaching some classes here and there in Harlem, but I wasn't even thinking about taking it to YouTube or a new network or Instagram. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. But with God's help and your support, I've been able to put myself out there and I'm growing more and more into my best self, which is the affirmation. Our affirmation for today is, my only job is to grow into the best version of myself. Once again, my only job is to grow into the best version of myself. That's it. Keep growing, keep glowing, and I'll see you at the mat soon. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you at the mat again.